Hello and welcome to Talking Out the Box podcast. I am your host, Lamont Ferguson, and welcome to the first show. And we have Keshara Bailey here for our first show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. And before we get to talk about what she wants to talk about, I have to say this. Always going to open up with some type of message. And today's message is be great on purpose. Be great on purpose. Don't let it happen by accident. Like, oh, I accidentally did this. This is great. This tastes great, or this feels great, whatever it is. Just be great on purpose. Be intentional in what you do in life or wherever thing that you're chasing after your career or whatever. If you want to be a plumber or entertainer, just be great on purpose. Be a great plumber or electrician or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna take up all of your time. I'll take up all of her time. But we got a lot to talk about, so we're gonna get into it now. Miss Keshara Bailey, she is a master of all things. She wears a lot of hats, not just in parenthood, wifehood, motherhood, daughterhood, all the all the hoods. Not like the hood, but and adulthood. But tell us a little something about who you are, Miss Keshara Bailey.
Okay, like you said, my name is Keshara Bailey. About me, I am like you said, a mother, a wife, I am lover of the arts. Anything arts I thoroughly enjoy doing. I am a published author to a book titled Getting Stronger. I am a playwright to a play and as a short film turned series as well titled Bruises Ain't Art. I am a singer. I spit a little bit too. I am a gospel rapper and I go by the name Kibe. You can check me out on all streaming platforms. What else? Yes, I'm an actress, film and theater. So yeah, just a bunch of things that I love to dibble and dab in. I can draw a bit,
Listen,
dance.
I can draw. It'll be a stick figure,
Yeah,
but
nah.
it could be whatever I want to. That's the creative side of that particular art, is to be able to draw a stick figure. Like, hey, that's the mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
oh, hey, that's a dad. Or
Inventive. I
yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah. Oh, hey, that guy is the president.
Ooh, that's an easy one
So
to
that's
draw.
a half a stick figure. I had to color it orange and draw a little orange on top of it. But so you wear a lot of hats,
Yes.
a lot of hats. We worked on quite a few projects. We're in one right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
It's a very intense play, Fences, August Wilson piece.
Hmm.
And when I say this piece is challenging, it is very
It is
challenging
very
because
challenging.
it has to be word for word,
Yeah.
and it's kicking our butt. But it's gonna be great
Yeah.
when we put it up in September. I'm not gonna give you the date. I'm just say September to save the month, not just save the date, save the month.
Literally.
Save the
Be
month.
there or be not there.
Yeah,
You're
yes,
gonna hate that you missed it.
yeah, exactly. So we have a lot of things coming up, right? Yeah,
Yes.
you have specifically what you have coming up. What do you have
Well,
coming up?
specifically this Saturday, 4 p.m. at the Little Theater of
Okay, we gonna
Norfolk.
bring up the Bruises Ain't Art, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I am putting on my play Bruises Ain't Art, and it's at the Little Theater. It's for their Juneteenth celebration in collaboration with UPAC, which is the Underground Performing Art Collective, um, started by Sharon Cook. So yeah, I'm excited to put it on, and I get to be in it this time. We did it one time at the Fringe Festival and at the Zydus Theater, so this time it'll be at the Little Theater of Norfolk, and I'm excited to be in it as well.
So you
Yes.
wrote this piece, right?
Yes.
And you're in it.
Yes.
Are you directing or producing anything? I mean, your piece. Are you wearing all the hats in that, or you actually have someone else directing it?
Originally, I had someone else directing it, so since we already had put it on in February, we're kind of doing the same thing. Of course, we just had to switch out a couple of actresses. However, I've been doing most of the directing as well. And so I've been trying to get out of my own head because sometimes you can get so involved in the directing and making sure everything is this way and you have this line that I'm not able to like thoroughly get into character like I want to. So come Saturday, I'm just going to be like, you didn't write this.
Okay.
You're just performing it.
Okay.
Perform it like you would want to perform. So yeah.
Now this is not just a play,
Yes.
entertainment play. This is an edutainment play.
Yes.
And what does this play cover?
This play is about domestic violence awareness. So yeah, it's a young woman by the name of Ari, and she's having her boyfriend Tim is abusing her. And so she's just trying to navigate life, like, how to get out of it. Her friends are there to help her. He even has friends that's trying to like discourage him from doing that. So just what it looks like, because we know that it happens, unfortunately. Just ways to deal with it. And not only that, we have a talk back panel before and afterwards, just to help those people in need. We are partnered with the Samaritan House as well. So we'll have resources available for anyone who may need them.
Wow. So I know you just didn't think of this or whatever. And like, hey, I want to do something about domestic violence. Oh, maybe you did. I don't know. So tell the people, how did this come about? So we already know what it's about. So were you just watching TV and like, oh, I'm gonna do a piece on domestic violence?
No, honestly, I literally was in the shower. I feel like God speaks the most around water, and that's the case.
Hold on. Listen, God speaks the most around water,
literally, because he's the living water. So I feel like whenever there's this connection, and that's usually where like I'll pray the most and stuff like that. It literally just came to me, and I was very confused. I had never dealt with. I've had like little things in a past relationship where it's kind of like verbal, or you might be afraid of certain things, but I've never been in a relationship with domestic violence experience the way Ari and Tim's relationship is. So I was a bit confused, but I know that when you're an artist, it's not always for you.
Right.
It's for other people as well. And that's what I feel like God was telling me. There's going to be people who need this. Like, okay, this is their story. They're living through this at the moment. So it's for them, maybe not necessarily myself. And I know like even before when I did the short film version of it, I was even able to donate to a foundation called the Michelle L. Rollins Foundation. And that was given back for, they deal with mental health. And it was started by, unfortunately, a friend who was unalive because of it. So, and it was her twin sister. So yeah, so we were able to give back, and she was actually able to be in the film as well. So yeah, it was pretty dope. I was like, that's the goal. I don't want to just make art. I want to be able to help people through that art. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
now let's break down the Bruises Ain't Art. What do you mean by Bruises Ain't Art? This is very deep.
Yeah. So what I mean, literally, being abused, when someone comes and they have a bruise, like a black eye or anything on that matter on their face, it's not art. Like, it's not beautiful. It's not something that should be condoned. And so just like letting people know, like, I don't know what you think. And the person who's doing this, they're not exemplifying art or beauty as well.
Right.
It's ugly. They're something is tainted within their soul that is ugly, that they need to get right, that they need to heal from. So that's what I mean. Also, I capitalize specifically art, and art actually represents the names of the main characters: Ari, Renee, Tammy. Those are the main characters. And so, like, literally, Bruises ain't Ari, it ain't Renee, it's not Tammy. Whoever name you want to insert in there, just so people know, like, this is not your identity. This is not something that's healthy, and hopefully you're able to get out of it safely. So yeah.
So the show has layers. I seen I went to the Fringe Festival to see this piece of work, this piece of art, and that it had different layers. They had the words on the wall and the music going and the statistics are going while you sitting there, and you become actually you enter that world instantly when you sit down, and those stats are crazy because I grew up through it. So, uh, and so reading those stats, seeing that and knowing it firsthand, and then to see it stage, and uh, I don't want to break down the layers. I don't know. You just gotta go and see it. You just
Yes, you
gotta go
have
and
to go
see
see
it.
it.
Now, do you have, before we move to your next project that you're in? Do you have any shelter information that anyone can go to, or you can
Um,
just no?
yes, I have it in the link. I don't remember it off the top of
Okay.
my head, but I do have that in that link that I had sent you.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
it
Oh
has
yeah, that's
yeah.
right. That's right. Okay, that's my fault. I should have had that link
It's
in
okay.
there.
It's
That's my
okay.
fault. This is my first show. I've got stumped here.
No,
Mixed up.
it's okay.
But no, but make sure if you're involved in a domestic situation, seek help, seek a shelter near you.
Mm.
Um, Not just for women, for men as well.
Yeah, that's
Um,
it.
I'm not involved in that side of the things. I'm not saying I'm the big macho man, but yeah, it's just like the amount of men that's affected by it as
Yeah.
well. Just like I said, reach out to someone, um, and talk to someone about it. Seek therapy, and find your way out of that relationship,
Yeah.
because it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. All right, so now the next project, you're in two projects this weekend. So what's the other?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Black Girl
Okay.
Magic. Yes, okay, Black Girl Magic is a phenomenal piece. It was written by Sharon Cook. She's awesome. Literally it's a journey. So there's a main character named Sister, and she goes through this journey where she's like, I don't know who I am. Like what she's trying to figure out life. And so she meets these women throughout time period where whether it's someone in the past or someone currently, and like people like Rosa Parks and Harriet Tubman. She meets Jasmine Crockett. Like it is a bunch of, and literally the but people in dance, people in music, Etta James, all that good stuff, Sarah Vaughan. So literally it just goes through all these. It's a very emotional piece. So this weekend we're not doing the whole show.
It's a festival.
Yeah.
Let me add this.
Yeah.
It's a festival, guys.
Yes.
So don't go in and say, "Man, it's not the whole project."
Yeah.
No. It's a festival. So you're gonna get bits and pieces of
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
and then when they release the full play, they'll
Yeah.
let you know.
Yeah. Because Black Girl Magic, I was in it this year. We typically do it every year. It's great. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. But yeah, it's pretty dope. Just kind of like guiding her through this journey. She meets the church mothers.
Wow.
I mean, it's really a piece where you're gonna cry at some point. It's great. It's really great. So definitely come check that out. Although I'm not in the other ones, there are some great other plays that are being put on as well, like the Delaney sisters, Our Voices Matter, which is the U camp that UPAC puts together. They for the kids. And so they have this piece that they put together. It's amazing. I got to help out last summer with it. These kids are very gifted. And then also Reflection, which is written by Jamel. Yeah, and listen, I saw that play and I was boo-hooing and I was laughing. It's so good. So definitely go out and support all the plays this weekend. And everything is donation based. So you don't like, oh, it's so expensive. It's donation based. So
don't just just because it's donation. Don't do the dollar tithes type thing. This drop a 5 or a 10 or
20.
drop a 15. No, you can't drop a 15. That's a 10 and a 5. Okay. Somebody
Like,
probably
they make those.
Yeah, like someone said drop a 15. I never seen a $15 bill before. Okay, so now some so what's something most people don't understand about being an artist such as yourself? Like, because I know you draw, you're an author, you're an actor, you're a writer. So what do people don't understand about art?
I think sometimes, sometimes it's like, okay, what should I do next?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they understand. Like, you could be so in love with so many different things and so many aspects that you don't focus enough on one specific craft.
Right.
Like, you just, okay, now I do this, now I do that. And I think I'm learning how to, okay, well, I do love this, and I can still do this, but I feel like God really wants me to handle this right now. So I need to be still and just focus on this.
Right.
So I think just trying to figure out where to put more energy into, so that way you're not burning yourself out, especially for like someone like me. I have 2 little ones, 3 and 1 years old, so trying to deal with
3 and 1.
Yes. So trying to deal with little kids, my babies, and also trying to still be able to pursue my dreams. It can be a bit challenging. So trying to navigate that. So okay, you know that you can do a lot of things, but you're not supposed to be doing a lot of things right now. Focus on this, and then we can move on to the next thing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So now, what is the biggest challenge that you faced creating Bruises Ain't Art? So when you put it on at the Fringe Festival, what were some of the challenges behind the scenes for you?
Oh man, I think, because I know specifically for French, I had an amazing director, Darion Hawkins. He's awesome, and he does like he's awesome. But when you have a vision, right? And then like, okay, I'm giving this to you. You direct it, okay? And it's like, okay, sitting still while they're taking over. And granted, I had say, but I didn't want to like be too impulsive and like, because I personally can be a perfectionist, and it needs to go this way. If it's not, I freak out a little bit.
Right.
So I think just letting it go so someone else can take charge and trusting them with what I have. I think more so now with this particular time around, having people who they couldn't do the performance. So I had to scramble and figure out, oh my goodness, I need to find someone to do this part.
So how many people you had to replace?
Oh, okay. So my main actress, Ari, couldn't do it. So, and then Renee's original character couldn't do it. Lowe's original character couldn't do it. And because I took on the role of Ari, then I needed a new person for the reporter.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and then I had to go in and rewrite some stuff too.
To make it work.
I had to take a character out and then still be able to make it work. It was a lot. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it was so many points where I'm like, okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. And I remember texting Miss Sharon. She's like my mentor. I'm like, hey, we have to replace this person. I don't think we're gonna be able to put the show on at this point. I don't even think I want to. And she just reminded me, like, when we're at a point, especially when it's something that God wants us to do, of course the devil's gonna bring in and attack different areas and doubt, literally, and make you doubt. Okay, but if it's something that God has ordained, it's gonna pull through for one, because it has to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then literally, don't doubt yourself or feel defeated. There's somebody, like I was saying, like, it's not just for me. Somebody needs to hear this story this weekend. So you have to do it. And then she's like, we're gonna figure this out, and she helped to figure it out. So
you got you. One thing people don't understand behind the scenes when it comes to doing plays. Sometimes you have to maneuver a lot of, and it's not. There's no perfect production that goes on. Not, I mean, in a whole negative way. But sometimes life happens. And when you don't have a huge budget, things are other priority. They prioritize according to what they get paid. And I'm not getting paid for this show, but so I'm gonna do this, and that puts you in the jam. And so sometimes you do have people that commit no matter what the situation is, and not knocking those people that have to fall back. But as a writer, director, producer, you got to figure out, okay, so now that's a good thing about this show is you wrote it. so that when those changes happen, you can make the adjustments.
Literally, yeah.
But if it was a regular play that you just kind of put knowing is other person's work, another person's work,
right, you can't do
you
that.
can't do it. Now you have to decide: do I want to do this, or you slide somebody in there at the last minute that don't really fit that vibe? You just trying to like, okay,
you gotta push the date back.
Yeah, you gotta push the date back, or if you can't, you got to deal with working with that person that's not really up to speed with the rest of the cast. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. So another question for you. So what is the most memorable moment that I'm not with just this particular project,
okay,
but just being in this field in general? Like you've done a lot of things, sing, you rap, writing, and all that. So what's a memorable moment that you've had thus far, and you just getting started?
Yeah.
So what's that thing of like, oh man, that was a great moment?
Let's see. Okay, I think one of the biggest things in the beginning of my career. So of course I want to be an actress. Well, I am an actress. Well, wait a minute.
I'm about to say.
I'm thinking because it was in the past, right? Look, this was when I was really starting to get into acting. Like I'm like, okay, I have to get serious, whatever. Right. So I was living in Pittsburgh, and they shoot a lot of movies over there.
Yes.
And so I was able to be an extra in Manhunt Daily Games. The set, that was pretty cool. It was the hours alone, but that was pretty dope. And then like the food, they had a whole pasta bar, and you can pick like whatever meat. They had shrimp and all this stuff, and I just thought, this is nice. And then
you could get used to that.
I could get used to this. And then when it came out, originally it was on Spectrum. But then they switched it over. I think it was on Hulu or Netflix. It was I think it was on Netflix, but they took it off. But I remember when I first saw it, I'm like, hey, look, and there were people who were like screenshotting it or taking pictures of their TV, and they're sending me messages like, is this you? I'm like, that's me. Yeah, like, I'm on TV. Like, look at me, y'all. So I think that was a super incredible highlight of I have so many more though, like, when it comes to music and theater.
We still have a little time left. So as far as music, what's a memorable moment for you?
I said I had it, and I did.
Look, she got so many memorable. That's good, because if you just have this one thing, and I've been doing it this long, and look, you got some more work to do.
Yeah.
But okay, so do you have anything as an author? What has been
as an author, honestly, I think the fact that I finished it and I got it out there was just great in itself. Like when they sent me copies somehow, I was like, boo-hoo, cry. I'm gonna cry anyway. But I was crying like, this is amazing.
She just saw the empty Amazon box. She saw the box like, my books are here. She opened it up. It was like a bunch of tissue. Like, this is not it yet.
But no, that was pretty cool. I feel like my book hasn't done as well as I would love it for it to do. Right. It's titled Getting Stronger. Honestly, I haven't renewed the contract with the publishing company, so I don't know. It might still be on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Okay. Y'all check it out. Getting Stronger by Keshara Bailey. If not, I can get y'all some copies if y'all want some. I think, like I said, I really haven't had much like, I wouldn't say like I haven't got bestseller or whatever, New York's best time seller or whatever. It's coming. Because I have more in me that I want to write. Right. But just the fact that sometimes I get discouraged when I don't have the resources. Like at one point, I didn't have the money for the book. And so like sometimes I'll get so discouraged with myself, and I'll just stop a project and I won't finish it. But gotcha. I was like, no, I'm going to finish it. I don't care. I saved up the money for it. And literally, God's timing is incredible, because I wrote it when I was in Virginia, and I wanted to get it published. The publisher company I wanted to use was in Pennsylvania. 10 hours away, okay?
Right.
Literally, less than a year later, I moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Guess how far away the publishing company is?
Right around the corner.
It was an hour and a half. But that's still much better than 10 hours.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say it was right up the street.
No, that would have been even more incredible. But it was an hour and a half away.
Wow.
That wasn't far at all. So I was able to actually go down there because I didn't want to just send my money to these people. I've been talking to them on the phone, but I want to see them in person.
Right.
Got down there. They were legit. They were cool. I felt comfortable with going through the process. And I didn't finish my book until I moved to Pittsburgh. I remember I was at a women's retreat, and it was like a campsite. And it was I went outside one day. They had like this little stage, and it was so peaceful. And I started reciting poetry, and I promise it felt like nature was like cheering me on.
Okay. And you were one with nature. And
then listen, and so my last poem was about how nature. How nature cheered me on. I said the dew, like the grass was crying because of the dew, on the ground.
Okay, now I take my dog out in the backyard. I think I'm walking in a bunch of tears in the backyard in the morning.
Literally, the locusts, they were clapping me on like it just felt. And I wrote that last poem, and I said, I think this book is done. And by the time I wrote that last poem, I had the money.
Oh, when you look at that.
Listen, that's awesome.
So before we go, we have to, if you could pull the graphic up again, tell the people where they can see your show.
Yes, so you can see Bruises Ain't Art this weekend, June 21st at 4 p.m. at the Little Theater, Norfolk. That's on 801 Claremont Avenue, Norfolk, Virginia, 23507. So yes, come out. See us.
And then how much it costs?
It's free.
Well,
free.
It's
not really free.
Okay.
Donation based.
This is in a Christian church way. We accept donations.
We accept donations.
We accept donations. So they accept donations. So don't forget to come out and see the show.
Yes.
And she's phenomenal. And check out the other projects as well.
Yes.
And like I said, she said, it's a donation. Please don't drop no change in there. No, and they don't want to see the old what's the candy corn candy from Halloween.
Let the Lord use you.
Yeah, let
the Lord guide your hands to your wallet.
And it shouldn't have any peppermints with hair on it. Okay, they're looking for the $5 bills and that, but they will take the $1 bills.
Yeah,
all right. And where can people find you on social media?
Yes, I have a couple of places. So you can find me. My music page is at Official Keybai, OFFICIAL KEYBAI. Also, my poetry page, Instagram and TikTok is bubbles_don't pop. So you can find me there. And then also Facebook, Keshara Bailey's official page. I think that's all. That's how I wrote it out.
And then you probably catch her at 7-Eleven. I don't know. So is that no? You had those all the sites?
Those are all the sites.
A web page or anything?
Someone made me one. I wish that link. Someone just made me one recently. It's Lamont gonna get y'all the link.
Yeah, I think I forgot to put up the link. That's my fault. That's my fault. Charge it to my heart. No, charge it to my head,
not my heart.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
But however, it's been great talking with you.
Likewise. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's Keshara Bailey, y'all, and we got some work we doing, and y'all just gotta.
Oh, you're not gonna say the name of the play. You got. What you did say the name of the play? Never mind. Fences. You did.
It's a phenomenal. And you already know what role she plays. You already know. Ain't nothing else. All right, but thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, and we're gonna roll to a commercial break before we bring out our next guest.
It's the second annual Virginia Black Film Festival, Juneteenth weekend, featuring a Juneteenth beach party at Paradise Ocean Club, Juneteenth concert at Fort Monroe, film screenings at the American Theater and Hampton University, expert guest speakers, and the ultimate awards gala with special honorees Clifton Powell, Tim Reed, and BK Fulton. Hosted by April Woodard of Coast Live and Quincy Carr of Living 757. Tickets available at virginiablackfilmfestival.com. the second annual Virginia Black Film Festival, Juneteenth weekend, featuring a Juneteenth beach party at Paradise Ocean Club, Juneteenth concert at Fort Monroe, film screenings at the American Theater in Hampton University, expert guest speakers, and the ultimate awards gala with special honorees Clifton Powell, Tim Reed, and B.K. Fulton. Hosted by April Woodard of Coast Live and Quincy Carr of Living 757. Tickets available at virginiablackfilmfestival.com.
Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to Talking Out the Box podcast. We still gotta hold on one sec. I gotta take care of something here. All right. Then we got something else. We still have a Keshara's name up there still. Yeah, we gotta pull that out. Can we go back into commercial? All right. Like I said, welcome back to Talking Out the Box podcast. I am your host, Lamont Ferguson, and we have a fantastic show lined up for you. We just spoke with Miss Keshara Bailey, and she was just dropping some gems on us far as the theater world, the festival that she's going to be in this week. Now we have Miss Kim. She is a phenomenal actress, a jack of all trades, and actually she is sitting on the board of Virginia Black Film Festival board. And right now she's on site where the festival is going to be going down over in Hampton, Virginia. Welcome. Let's welcome Kim. I'm gonna just give you a round of applause like this. A round of applause.
Hey, Lamont.
Yes. Hey, how's it going?
Thank you.
How's everything working out over there?
No, everything's good. I'm here at the American Theater right now. We just kind of went through a walkthrough of how things are going to go Saturday and Sunday here. So it's looking like it's going to be an awesome event. No one's going to want to miss it.
Okay. Before we get into talking about everything, can we play the trailer for Blowback? Because she was a part of Blowback as well. Let's pull that trailer up. Once we get that trailer up, we're gonna see how amazing. We're gonna see you in there somewhere, right? What role are you playing in Blowback?
Yeah. So the role that I have in Blowback is I am one of Clifton Powell's gals. So of course Clifton Powell plays kind of like a crime boss, and of course every crime boss needs multiple kind of women around him, and I'm one of those women.
Oh, okay. And do you have any lines, multiple lines, or just say, "Hey, I'm here"?
I have some lines. It's a little bit of a surprise, a sneak peek, but yeah, I have some lines. It's a bit of a surprise, and so my lines eventually lead to some humorous parts in the movie. So you gotta. It's a must-see event.
Okay. And when we talk about Blowback, there's a top-notch actor that's leading this film. Mm-hmm. Oh, can you tell everybody who's in this film?
Yeah, of course. So, of course, the headliner actor for this film is Clifton Powell. Everyone knows Clifton Powell. If you don't know him, just off his name, as soon as you Google him, you see him. He's in everything. I think he was like most popular from like the Friday movies. He played Pinky. And so he was like that gangster with I think he had like a pink Cadillac. Did you see those movies, Lamont?
Man, Clifton is a beast. He is a beast. And now also
he's in everything.
Yes, and then your host here, I actually had a small role in that as well. I was not a detective,
I
an
know.
FBI agent. Man, wait till y'all see me at work. I did something. I did something. So
Yeah.
let's go into talking about the festival. So can you tell us some things
Yeah.
about the festival? What's going on with the festival?
Yeah, so the festival is big. So the Virginia Black Film Festival, starts off tomorrow night, Thursday, at Fort Monroe. First, there is
Mhm.
a beach party during the day into the early evening, and then in the evening, there's a free concert. So all the events tomorrow and Thursday are completely free and open to the public. Then on Friday, Saturday, there's going to be showings. There's going to be showings at Hampton University on Friday. You have a
Okay.
movie that will be showing at Hampton University on Friday. And then on Saturday and Sunday at the American Theater, there's going to be multiple film showings. There's going to be combat training for film on Sunday. There's going to be guest speakers. Clifton Powell, Tim Reed, BK Fulton will all be here at the American Theater.
Okay. Um, and then so how long have you been involved in the planning of the Virginia Black Film Festival?
Oh gosh. Well, Lamont, you're on the board as well, so I would say it's been a few months. I think we started planning maybe in late January, February.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a long time planning for this fantastic event. It's This is the second year that they're putting this event on. It's not just a one-day event, it's quite a few days. And can you tell
Yeah.
us who's leading this whole thing, the whole festival? Whose
Yeah,
brainchild?
the remarkable Brian Thompson, who is a
Yes,
filmmaker, director, former veteran. He lives here in the area. And what I love about Brian is he brings business here, not only filmmaking, but of course the film festival. He is, bringing it with Juneteenth. So it's a celebration, a whole Juneteenth celebration of excellence. And Brian's in the movie Blowback as well
yes,
because he is an
mhm,
actor, director. He is a jack of all trades. And
yes.
I love that he gives so many other people in the state of Virginia an opportunity to shine. And so everyone needs to come out and support.
Yes, everyone. And there's quite a few events going on with the Virginia Black Film Festival. It's a phenomenal thing. We will be showing a trailer shortly of Blowback. Um, but the fact that this festival, this is my second. Well, I'm saying this is my second year being involved. This is both of our second year. But it is the
Yeah.
second year that this festival, and it's grown tremendously
Oh, yeah.
because last year it was just in two locations right there on the campus. Now
Yeah.
it's expanded out to a beach party, a concert. There's going to be showings on campus. There's going to be things going on at the American Theater right there in Phoebus. I mean, it is a fantastic thing to be a part of. Um, Now, far as you, Kim, I know you're an actress. You a spudding actress. So, tell us a little bit about yourself and becoming an actress. Um, why did you become an actress? Because
Why?
phenomenal.
Well, I pay the bills by being a physician. I am a board certified family medicine physician. What I do is urgent care, so acute
Okay.
illnesses, injuries, broken bones, pneumonia, yada yada. And what brought me into the acting field, honestly, was COVID-19.
Mm,
I had been a physician for some time already, and when COVID hit in 2020, 2021, I saw a lot and
right,
I
right.
needed something to break the monotony of what I was doing every day. I saw a lot of my
Hmm.
colleagues quit medicine. I saw people leave and decide maybe they're never
Wow.
coming back. And so I didn't want to get burnt out. So I said I need to do something completely different outside of my realm of science and medicine and biology. And,
Right.
I started getting into the acting field. And of course, every actor has so much personality, which is a lot different than hanging out with doctors all day. And so it's just a lot of fun being with creative people. And it's got me to meet people like you, Lamont, and Brian, and everyone else.
Okay. So since you wear plenty hats, plenty hats. So now I'm gonna ask you something about your job. Outside of acting, you said you're a physician, correct? So what
Yes.
do most people don't understand about your job as a doctor slash actress?
As a doctor slash actress, you mean on the physician aspect of it? Like, what do
Yes,
most
on a
people don't
physician.
understand
So
about
do
being
I guess I
from
should,
our perspective?
yeah. So actually, I'll break that down a little bit.
Yes.
So as a physician,
Mhm.
do
Mhm.
people know that you're an actress, or do you just keep that separate?
I keep it separate for the most part. They know now because of Blowback, and I actually have some of my colleagues who are coming to the Blowback premiere, which is Saturday night at 7 p.m. at the American Theater. And so now everyone kind of knows that I also act. But when I'm at work, we often don't have a lot of time to speak, and everyone's excited for me. Everyone's excited when you spend your whole life and all your time in healthcare and you do something different. People are just curious and they're excited and they're happy for me.
Wow. So do they call you Doctor Actress? They're gonna call you Doctor Actress after they see you in Blowback. So
No,
tell me
my nickname is at work. Go ahead.
you said what's your nickname at work?
I am considered the nerd amongst nerds. So even around doctors and academics, I'm considered the nerdy one. So that's my nickname. It kind of sticks. They're actually surprised that I even get into it because at work I'm pretty.
That's funny because when you in the acting world, you meet all kinds of people, like you said, and of all kinds of trades and backgrounds. So when you stumbled into this in 2019, I know quite a few people. I know you said you kind of kept it under the low. So when you stumbled upon acting, was that something that you said, "Hey, you know what? I hear you saying 2019 happened, 2020 happened, but how did you pick? Like, you know what? I don't want to crochet, but I want to act. Like, how did that?
Yeah.
There you go.
So I was thinking about becoming like a movie set medic or a doctor. I'm like, someone's going to get hurt on one of these Marvel films. They're going to need a doctor on set or something like that. Or maybe as a consultant, I was like, well, maybe everyone always wants to do a doctor show, a show about doctors or the ER. I was like, they need to make it realistic, so they're going to have consultants. And so I was thinking about entering it in that way. And then I found out there's really not a lot.
Hold on one second, Kim.
Openings for that. And
hold on one second. Your signal is kind of breaking up there. Can you move into a different area or?
Yeah, I can try that.
Yeah, it's kind of choppy.
I can try to move. Let's see. All right, let's see.
Y'all have to understand. We do apologize. She's actually in the environment of the Virginia Black Film Festival right now. So she's trying to get into a better area.
Is that better?
That's a little. I guess.
Or do you want me to go out and come back?
Yeah, I mean it's still. Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to go out and come back in. And Art, can you pull up the trailer for me? So while she make that transition.
We have to make some tough decisions.
here to see King.
He ain't seeing nobody.
Tell him it's his son.
I ain't seen you in 15 years, man. And you have the nerve to come into my place.
Man.
Somebody took Lisa.
Shut the fuck up.
So you come here thinking that I know who did it? Nothing happens in this city without you knowing about it.
King says you guys are father and son.
Depends on your definition of father.
So you got sent to the principal's office because you were getting smart with the teacher.
Isn't that the boys do that to get smart?
And that's your child.
That's Daddy's little girl. God, could you please say that poem so I can sleep?
Black is the pit from pole to pole. I think whatever gods may be, for my unconquerable soul.
Then why should I help you? You owe me.
It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Where? It's the second annual Virginia Black Film Festival, Juneteenth weekend, featuring a Juneteenth beach party at Paradise Ocean Club, Juneteenth concert at Fort Monroe, film screenings at the American Theater in Hampton University, expert guest speakers, and the ultimate awards gala with special honorees Clifton Powell, Tim Reed, and BK Fulton. Hosted by April Woodard of Coast Live and Quincy Carr of Living 757. Tickets available at virginiablackfilmfestival.com. It's the second annual Virginia Black Film Festival, Juneteenth weekend, featuring a Juneteenth beach party at Paradise Ocean Club, Juneteenth concert at Fort Monroe, film screenings at the American Theater in Hampton University, expert guest speakers, and the ultimate awards gala with special honorees Clifton Powell, Tim Reed, and BK Fulton. Hosted by April Woodard of Coast Live and Quincy Carr of Living 757. Tickets available at virginiablackfilmfestival.com.
Welcome back. Okay, there you are.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry, can you hear
so
me
we're
okay now?
back. Yep, that's better. Sorry, everyone. We had a few technical difficulties, but it's all good now. So what we're probably going to do is just do a little rewind, and we'll do another introduction because it's kind of choppy. It's all good. Technology is good until technology is not good. You get what I mean? So, all right, we do have Kim here. She's a fantastic actress. She wears many hats as well. She's right now. She's one on the board
I
of
had
the
a good
Virginia.
connection in the hallway, and then I got kicked off.
Oh yeah.
see if I can
So
grab
she's a part of the Virginia Black Film Festival. I'm on that board as well, but right now she's in the midst of a walkthrough at the American
Oh no,
Theater
but
where you'll be able to catch some of the projects there. Okay, so that'll be good right there, Kim. You good?
thank you.
Oh, so you we might lose you again. Okay, so we're gonna have to we're gonna pull out. So actually, you good?
I think I'm working.
Okay. So what I was saying, we had to do a little rewind here because of the
Yeah.
technical difficulties. Like I said before, technology is good until technology is not good.
Until it's not.
Till it's not. Until it's not. So I know we're getting close to our time. So we'll
Yeah.
so you sit on the same board that I do with the Virginia
Yeah.
Black Film Festival.
Mhm.
Tell the audience a little bit more about the festivities that's going on tomorrow and the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, so again, Thursday, free events at Fort Monroe, the beach party during the day, and then the concert at night. The concert's going to have a lot of different elements to it, so it's going to be really exciting, different types of music. Definitely go on the Virginia Black Film Festival website so you can see what's playing and what's going on. But everything on Thursday, again, is free. And then Friday, screenings at Hampton University and American Theater. Saturday as well. Check out the website. Pick out the movies you want to see or get an all-day pass. You get an all-day pass. You can see all the movies that day and listen to all the guest speakers that day with no additional charges. So I really think the all-day pass is where the money's at so that you're not paying for each individual thing. And then Sunday, it's the combat training, a few more speakers, some showings, and then Sunday night at 6 p.m. starting exactly, there's a gala. So you have an opportunity to be up close and personal with, the celebrities that are going to be honored there, and see a great gala here in Hampton.
All right. Look at that. I mean, it's a phenomenal thing. And
Yeah.
we did see the trailer to Blowback which is a big premiere this weekend, featuring Clifton Powell. And you had a role in there. I saw you standing next to him. So were you his right or left hand woman, or what we got here? Oh, we just gotta watch the movie and find out.
I'm on his left side, so I'm his on the left side to
So
Clifton.
you're his left side
Yes.
hand woman. Okay. Yeah. So I play the role in there. I'm in there as well. I play a FBI agent. So you
Yeah.
guys are seeing me. I do something pretty big in there, and my
Yeah.
role might be small, but I have a big part
It's important. It's important.
that happens in there that I I kind of proud of, you
Yeah.
know. But and so I know you, like I say, you were in it far as an actress in it. You were on the board. How has it been being on a board while this whole development process happens?
It's interesting. It's not often that as an actress or a actor, you can see the kind of behind the scenes, the post marketing, and then everything that goes into making a film festival come from an idea in someone's head to real life. So it's good to see the different aspects of it and the business part of it as well. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, it is. I've been. This is my Well, this is the second
Yeah.
year that is going on. Last year and it was big, and now it's grown and
Huge.
expanding
Yeah.
throughout Hampton.
Yeah.
Last year it was just on the campus and both buildings there,
Yeah.
the Ogden building and whatnot. Now it's spread to the American Theater where you
Yeah.
at right now.
Yeah. And
You guys,
and last year I feel like it was mostly like an industry event. So if you weren't a filmmaker or in the industry in some way as a producer or actor, you really didn't know much about it. This year it's big. I mean,
right?
it has so much promotion. We're open to the public. Everyone
Mhm.
should come and experience it. We go to the movies any other time, and now you have a chance to support local and even East Coast Black filmmakers and other minority filmmakers who wants their voice heard, wants their product seen, and it's going to be a good time.
Yes, I'm looking forward to being there. I'll be there this weekend. I'm involved in 3 different projects: Blowback,
Yeah.
Wall Street, and Pungo,
Yeah.
Lost in Pungo. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be a great time. Actually, it's about time to wrap up now. So where can people find you? Are you online, social
Yeah.
media?
So my social media is Kim, and then my last name on social media is Doc Life, DOCLIFE. So Kim Doc Life on Facebook and Instagram. And then, of course, check out the Virginia Black Film Festival website for all the events this weekend and tomorrow. And I hope to see everyone there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for taking your
Yeah.
time and checking in and spreading that good word of the Virginia Black Film Festival, and continue to do good works in the industry. We definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Lamont. I am honored to be on your inaugural podcast. You are a super talented guy. You always
Thank
do
you.
a million things, and I always wish you the best.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, take care.
All right. Man, it's this weekend is going to be phenomenal. I mean, there's a lot of people doing a lot of different things during this Juneteenth weekend. You got the plays and stuff that's going on. Like Keshara Bailey spoke about earlier. Kim, she's speaking about the Virginia Black Film Festival, and it's huge. They got a beach party going on. They got concerts going on tomorrow. Then the film festival, that actually is the kickoff to the film festival, and you will be able to see films all weekend long. And yes, yours truly is a part of 3 of them. I'm in Wall Street, which was written by Elwood Scales, which is a true story. You have to look it up. And then the other project and is Lost in Pungo, directed by Butch Mayer. And then you have Blowback, and that's Clifton Powell is in there, and I'm in there, and we're all in the same scene, because you know how when film you can be in a scene and not seeing that same actor, but we in the same scene together. Yeah, I'm about to blow up, yeah. One of these days, I'm about to be the next Clifton Powell. I hope he like. I'm not trying to take his place, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be the man standing next to the man. But listen, I thank you all for tuning in for my inaugural show, Talking Out the Box. And we had a great time. We'll be back next week, next Wednesday, same time, same channel. SKST Radio Network. This is what your boy is doing, Talking Out the Box podcast. And remember, opening up with this fantastic thought of the day, and every show we're going to open up with a thought of the day and close with that same thought of the day. Be great on purpose. Be intentional on whatever you do, whatever your endeavor is. If you want to be a plumber, go at it hard. If you want to be an electrician, go at it hard. If you want to be a mechanic, go at it hard. Listen, a janitor, anything that you're trying to do in your life, be great on purpose. Be intentional. Look, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Signing off. I'm your host, Lamont Ferguson, and thank you for watching. Listen, Talking Out the Box podcast. You guys be great. Have a good night. God bless.